Hey, and all those other greetings, Spade Adventurers. I'm Jake Spins, welcoming you guys back to my gaming and unboxing channel, where today we have the special cup of 100cc. Now, if you haven't seen the rest of 100cc, because maybe you're like, oh, it's still too slow for me, which, fair, I understand. If you haven't, and you just decided, you know what, this is the new video, I'll click on this, make sure to, because this has been a wild ride, and the playthrough is just starting to ramp up on 100cc. So make sure to check that out. And also, we did do the missions before this. Anyway, though, we're going to be jumping back in. Now, theme-wise, we have done Luigi, Daisy, Mario, so thematically it would make sense to jump to Peach. But we already did Peach for Special Cup for 50cc, so it's time to give somebody else the spotlight for that. Now, the question is, who? Who shall we give the spotlight? And you know what? I think, because of how 100cc's been going, it should be Dry Bones. Except this time we're going to be using the standard. Now you might be like, why not just use the fun car? Fair enough. We used it last time, so I figured let's use this special. Cause why not? Why not? I'm sure they'll have other cars that I'll be able to use as well. But right now, we don't have those cars. So we're just going to settle with this. And I also don't know who the next character we're unlocking is either. There's so many choices. And that's the nice thing about playing a Mario Kart game and not knowing. Is it's like, you know there's going to be an unlockable, but you don't know who it is. And it's not like Mario Kart 8 where it's just random. Which is fun in and of itself. But what's not fun is when it's mostly babies and Koopalings. Which, honestly, I have no problem with the babies. I know that's a hot take. I do like the baby characters in the Mario Kart games. Even baby Rosalina. Which is no surprise because I love Rosalina. So I'm going to probably love the baby version too, right? Oh no. My alive dinosaur self just hit me. But, yeah, when it's random and it's like, oh, hey, here's the fourth Koopaling, and that's pretty much the variety you get, it does get kind of stale. But when it's like, ooh, it's going to be a different character, but I don't know who it's going to be, even though it's a set thing, like, that's cool. It's very cool. And it does make me question, too, because 7 had that unlock system, too, like for this. It makes me wonder what Mario Kart 9's would be like. Not that we have any announcement for it, which I know is fairly sad, but I'm still knowing that it will happen. It's just that it's not happening at this very moment, which is fine, because I get to play Mario Kart DS at the moment. I will say, though, the unlock system, when it's random, there is a time that I do like it, and of course, if you've seen my Smash Ultimate playthrough, you might know that's actually a game that I love that in. But I love that in because there's enough variety and enough characters for it to actively make a difference. Whereas for something like Mario Kart, where the roster is very limited, it's like, I don't really care that much. It doesn't help that you also had Metal Mario and Pink Gold Peach. No problem with Metal Mario. Pink Gold Peach, though, much problems. Except, again, in Tour. But that's only because there's like 100 characters. And that's another one where I'm like, yeah, the randomness is fine. The gacha mechanic, though, that not so much. But I finally stopped spending money on it months ago, and I've never been happier. In other words, I'm using the money to pay for Paramount Plus now. Which thankfully is only $5. So, I mean, it does translate well. I would be using it for the comics, but they got rid of Media Mayor sometime during the pandemic, so... You know... Alright. No, oh my god! In an alternate future, there is a spin that is raging so hard at the live Koopa home placement. You don't just drop your home in the middle of the street, Koopa. Come on, man. Speaking of which, Koopa Troopa's not in this game. That's really weird that Dry Bones is playable, but Koopa Troopa isn't. Like, it makes sense because they're just palette swaps, but in most cases it's like, okay, Koopa Troopa's a given. Dry Bones, you might have him, but probably not. So now I think about it, that's kind of weird. It's kind of wild, too. But to be honest, DS did always have a very fun character selection, which I'm not going to say what it is, of course, but I've always enjoyed its roster, even if it is fairly small. But for me, it's all about variety. It's all about seeing things that are different enough to have a race and it feel different enough, you know? I think that's also why I like Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing as much as I do. Because when you look at that game, there are just so many different characters. And yeah, Team Sonic Racing is like that, and I like that roster. But that roster is fairly small, and the Sonic and Sega ones are actually really big. Again, another one that I've done a playthrough on. The original. I still need to do Transformed, though. But then again, there are thousands of games that I also still need to do, so... I feel like right now I'm just at the point where I'm like, time to reminisce and talk about future things that I want to do. While doing something that I've been wanting to do for years, you know? My gosh. I also just did my thing where I said, you know, but that time it was willingly. Because everybody has that one thing that they just randomly pick up. They'll just randomly say, sometimes it'll be ironically, and then they'll quickly realize that, oh, the irony has worn off, and now I say this as a legitimate thing. I don't know where I picked it up, but for some reason, for me, it's just the phrase, you know. And it's gotten to the point where in some unboxings, I will edit out points where I'll say that, because it's basically the same as for me at this point. And that used to be the thing that was really bad for me. It's still a little bit bad for me, because my brain is still slow. But I guess the wording is just fast enough, or slow enough, I mean, to be able to just think of the next thing. Then again, though, I don't really think of my topics. When I record, I just let loose. Which is why sometimes I'll chuckle to myself, and my brain will be like, you have to stop, you have to filter this, and then it'll come out and be like, oh honey, no. You can't say that. And I'll be like, should I edit this out? And then sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. I'd say I haven't regretted it yet, but I feel like now at this point, now that I'm saying this, I'm going to get a billion comments that are going to be like, why would you say that? Like, yeah, fair. I kind of jinxed myself on that. That was my Strikers LP, though. Wait, where'd my box go? I know Amazon Prime is fast, but dang, dude! Maybe that was my my papers to go to the lawyer from the one cup that we had Dry Bones in. But yeah, for those who don't know, a long time ago for Strikers... What? Wait! I thought I would get Lackitude, and I didn't. I did not know about this path, and now I'm very sad. Because that wasn't even my fault. That was just frickin' Toad. God, Toad, why do you have to give me reasons to not like you? Jeez. I gotta... Wow, it does not want me to talk about this failed Let's Play. ×2. But I've told this story quite a few times. In the early days of my Let's Playing youth, if you will, I thought that the best way to get viewers was rage, because it's the internet. So I chose my biggest rage game and just decided, I'll get rid of my filter. The most comments I got was, I like the video, but I really don't like the language in it. And I'm like, you know what? That's fair. And then eventually I stopped doing it because I just couldn't. I still haven't beaten Striker's Charge to this day. Oh, dude, that lightning's going to help a lot. But yeah, only Let's Play that's ever been privated of mine. I have deleted some stuff due to some COPPA stuff, and also my most popular video on my channel used to be two things, actually. One of them was Sonic X Swears, and it was just a Japanese clip where, like, clip compilation of Sonic X swearing subtitles. And then, oh shoot. And then a Dark Supersonic in the end video, which just took a bunch of Google art with, like, absolutely no credit, completely copyrighted, but it got, like, 50k views. But I decided to get rid of that stuff because I was like, well, what I want to do is the gaming stuff, and, like, the view count isn't going to be accurate for me if I have this. Yeah, but I probably should focus on the game since I was in 6th. No, not again, not again. I need to stay up. I need to stay up here. I really don't want this to get screwed up on the last race. Oh my gosh, please. Please. Dude, the blue shells are saving me in this game. Oh my gosh, man. No! I think I'm still fine. Yeah, I'm still fine. I'm still fine, but I can still be upset. I can still very much be upset. Oh, there's one more race. That's right, this cup takes forever. This was the one that was 20 minutes, not because of the credits at the end, but because the tracks are just very long, which I'm fine with, but then that puts me in a false sense of security, and we're on Rainbow Road. Thanks. Things can only go down from here, ladies and gentlemen, and by that I mean plummeting into the atmosphere and burning up. But I mean, at least we're already a skeleton. So, like, Dry Bones will be okay. He'll be fine. It'll be like a nice lava bath for him. You know, it does make me a little bit curious. Do Dry Bones and Dry Bowser just, like, dip in lava as, like, their own version of a hot tub? Because that would be cool. I mean, that's how Bowser and Dry Bones do become Dry Bones. And it's kind of weird that only they become... Well, no, because there's dry piranha plants. And then there's a lot of dry enemies. You know, ones that aren't in the rain. Badoom-ch. It's okay if that made you unsubscribe. I'll be sad if it did, because that wasn't really worth it. But if it did, I really can't blame you. Yeah, but I guess it would make sense for them to use that to relax in. At the same time, though, it is still very questionable because if a Dry Bones falls in lava, that's it. They're pretty much done. But sometimes, like, when their head does fall in lava, they can bring it back. It's not like they just stay there and all of the sentience from them just goes away. It also makes you wonder, like, burnt enemies, like, how do they get to the afterlife? Oh, crap. I don't like. Oh, that's the last turn, too? Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, well that's technically helpful, but not very helpful at the moment. No, oh my god, you almost did it again, Spins. What are you doing? Are you playing the same game that is Mario Kart DS? Because I don't think you are. Oh, Luigi's not anymore. Dude, I'm afraid to drift, and that was just the dumbest thing. Because had I just played it safe, I would have been fine in second. But now I'm terrified. I'm terrified to do anything. What? 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 They're already done. They're already done. Oh. Oh, the bullet bill had to pass me too? You motherfricker! I was doing so well. I was doing so well. And the dumbest turn is what killed me. I have to live with this for the rest of my life. God dang it. God dang it, really? Really? And it was Daisy again. It was mother freaking Daisy again. Delete her from the game. Delete her from the game. God. I now have to go all the way back and do that again, and that was the last thing I wanted to do tonight for Mario Kart. That's the longest cup too. God dang it. Alright, so here's what's going on. I have been trying to do 100cc Special Cup, and I haven't been able to get it yet. This is about the 4th time I'm going to be doing this, and I don't know why I'm having such a hard time, but I'm hoping, now that it's a new day, I can actually just jump into this, get this done, unlock the character, and move on to the rest of the cups. This doesn't really necessarily bode well for the rest of everything, but I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that maybe I'll at least be able to figure out how to get through 100cc, and that will make me level up a little bit, so then I'll be able to handle 150. Who knows, but figured I'd just put that out there, and hopefully this is the run that we get this. Don't you dare. Okay, we're good. First place. Now, this might look really good for our chances. The problem here is, though, what keeps happening is that I'll do okay on 1 or 2 of them, I'll mess up on one, and then Rainbow Road is the final decider, and that's what screws me over because something dumb happens. Awesome, awesome. We got it. We got it. Second race down. God, that got really close. Last lap, that red shell was really crucial. Him hitting the chain chomp. If that didn't happen, I don't think I would have made that. No! Okay, good. He got hit too. That was not a blue shell. That was not a blue shell. Oh, thank God. I thought I saw a blue shell on the item screen, and I got so nervous because I was like, if a blue shell hits me right at the end and Donkey Kong passes me, I am so screwed. It is now hinging fully on Rainbow Road. Still holding my breath. Got it! Oh my God! Oh my God! It is done! It is done! I did the thing! I did the thing! Oh my God. Okay. Okay. I am so glad I waited another day for this. So, for those who may be confused, because this will be the end of the episode for 100cc Special Cup, I failed 3 more times. And I had such a hard time with this because every single time I would be on one of those loops, my brain would tell me, you can drift this. And if you drift it, it flings you to the other side of the loop. And then it either kills you or it brings you to the beginning backwards. So it really screws you up. And for this, I was holding my breath so much, but I waited another day. I told myself, you know what? I know that you can get this. I know you can get this, but you have to just be chill, you have to be calm, and you have to know when to use your drifts. Honestly, the fact that they gave me Donkey Kong made this really hard because he was able to drift every single corner and he has high speed because he's a heavyweight. Because he's my rival, he's not going to make a bunch of mistakes. So that made that incredibly difficult. But I had really good luck with certain laps. I had a really decent Wario Stadium at the end. I had a really good moment with Peach Gardens. Bowser's Castle, I did really well. And then this, I didn't get first, but I don't care because I got first overall. And that is the best that I have done in this Special Cup. And I would have done regular commentary, but I was like, you know what? If I want to get this done, I need to be quiet. I need to just focus and I need to do this. Oh my gosh. Honest to God, I'm very nervous for 150cc for Special Cup. Because that was a trial. That was a freaking trial, guys. Man, but we got it. That was a D. That was a D. which is unfortunate because that was still the best that I got. You can now choose among 3 different carts. I didn't even do that for a character. I did that for a carts. That kind of sucks. But you know what? It's fine. We unlocked something new, and we get to end the episode. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button. Share this out with everyone you know and love. Brother, mother, sister, father, iguana. And I hope to see you guys in the next episode, which is Shell Cup. Man, oh man, I hope it is a lot easier than this. Anyway, though, guys, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Keep it safe. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you look over to the left, you can see the playlist for this series, as well as a fun video, and if you scroll your eyes over to the right, you can subscribe to the channel, as well as see a video from my archives, or some such thing that I've decided to put there. Anyway, though, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.